Well, welcome back to Europa Universalis 3, where, as I mentioned in the last episode, I managed to dictate some pretty decent peace terms to Austria. I decided to release Württemberg, who are now a pretty major player here in this South Germany part. Also, I got control of Franken, and that's about it, I believe. But Austria is clearly broken right now, so I would like to try something different, which is the electors. Because right now, two of the electors would consider voting for me and are voting for me because, I'm a nice guy, In case you hadn't noticed. However, four of the electors are currently voting for Bohemia after Austria kind of messed up in the past few years. Trying to keep us at bay, mostly. So I would rather like to change that. There's two electors that are in an interesting position because they're allied, which is Salzburg and Thuringia. With Thuringia, I had pretty decent relations at some point because I was planning to peacefully annex them until Austria might have foreseen this or just randomly decided to force them to go back to the Catholic faith, which kind of stopped the vassalization plans because I can only vassalize them if we have the same faith. So, however, I do still have military treaties going on with them. However, with Salzburg, I really do not have that because they're pretty far away from my usual points of interest. However, I've never fought with them technically. So we're gonna declare war on them because they're burning, because they're the Catholic heretics and they should burn, right? Anyway, they're allied with Bavaria, who I'm not worried about at all. Bohemia, who also got their asses kicked. Not entirely sure if they still have to oblige the truces, because we have truce with Bohemia and Austria still, because the last war just, happened rather recently. So I'm not sure if they're gonna join. If they do, we defeated them last time, so there's nothing really stopping us from doing that again. If we really need to. Aside from that, maybe it won't even come to that. Let's find out, right? Also, they are allied with Thuringia, so if Thuringia decides to join the fight, then that they would be my secondary objective to also annex or vassalize the provinces that I need. I believe I need both Thuringen and Dresden in order to form the German nation at some point. So we'll see. I'll automatically call allies again. Sweden is currently currently going to war with me against India again. Because for the third time now they want to, go to India and kill some Indians for some reason. Strangely, I've never seen them with an army there. So I'm not entirely sure what they are doing there, but my Marine Corps is currently there, and they might probably want to continue that for a little bit of time while we start doing this. I didn't plan on doing this immediately, but I recently got an event that reduced my infamy, and so I'd rather want to go back to work. While there might be a chance that because of the truces I have with Bohemia and Austria, they might just not go to war at all. So let's see what is happening. I'm gonna move through here. So Sweden joined our alliance, Denmark has honored their alliance with Salzburg, England, Bavaria, Bohemia, Hesse, Saxe-Lauenburg, Mainz, Meissen, Saxony all on my side, Thuringia joined. Austria, however, did not. I did not see Austria anywhere in that list, so we're back at war against Bohemia, strangely enough. Okay, and the leader is Thuringen. Okay. Interesting change of events. So the order of battle is gonna be take control of Salzburg, knock Bavaria out of the war, then take care of Bohemia, and then we'll take it from there. Alrighty. Up. try and take out we can try and take out the Thuringen army first, though. Currently, to go and is that still going on? Well, that's gonna be slightly annoying. But I wanted to get something out of this war, not just white peace, which I could, get by now because I control enough that they'll just, wait it if I ask for it, but what do I really want from this? It's just annoying at this point, so let's just pack up our things and go, I think. Let's just go. Do not have the focus to, go in between all of these. Denmark is blocking our ports. Interesting, my fleet is not here, so I'm building some more ships for our fleet, but they also have a main fleet somewhere. But Sweden also has a fleet. Aachen decided to join the war too. Alright. And it's Saxony successfully. Onto the army. Those are our allies. Never mind that. This is our allies. They have a very, very similar flag to Thuringia, so I was just, is that another army from Thuringia? Where'd they get that from so suddenly? But it was apparently just something different. So who else is Aachen? Well, my allies over here can probably take care of Aachen. I need to waste a single thought on you. Okay, powerful enough to do that. I have tech advantage and all that, but not sure what the defensive bonus in Zadomiris is. Not want to push it far unless we really have to. It is 5 minus 1, yeah, certainly. Certainly. Alright, let's detach siege, go to Munich. Let's also lay siege to Munich. I think Augsburg also decided to join the war, so... I just annihilated them somehow. Go into Krakow. All of them, actually. These guys come from. Oh. We'll deal with you in a second. Let's move over here, deal with that army with both of our forces combined. You looking? So, I forgot something. Denmark. We share a border with Denmark here, and since I decided to join the war, I might as well, you know, make use of that. Alright, you should be fine just taking the shortcut. There might be issues if you run into the Danish fleet though, depending on how big it is. So let's actually... where can I set you down where you would be useful, but... Eh? Make it all the way through. Alright. Siege. Alright, so much about that army. Completely annihilated. Fun. Here. Back them together again. This time I should probably make sure that we arrive in a more coordinated fashion now. They are gonna take quite a little bit longer to get there. Prussian purge of Salzburgian heresy! Heretics, destroy them! Burn them all! Wait. Maybe we don't actually have to kill all of them. So, they're going to Bavaria, we're gonna follow. There's another army here, right. Any particular threats? We're not at war with Austria, just as a reminder. Not this time. Last time, yeah, but this time, no. Not quite. Actually, how's our war score against Bohemia? 0. Okay, we knocked down 3 of their armies? So, how can that be 0? Iceland's not a good buddy of ours, apparently. Decided to take Thuringia to take Dresden for their own benefit. So, well, at least they joined us, but from Bohemia, No, I'd actually like to use this war. Since we're already at it, I would like to use that war to, you know, have Bohemia renounce their claims on Ratibor and Zadomiris. So that they cannot go back and try and reconquer that any day soon, hopefully. So, how's the situation? Attach and move. Touch and move. Let's actually help out Ulm real quick, because they seem to be having some personal issues. Brabant is doing a really good job here. Where's my fleet, by the way? Coming, though ships aren't looking too good. Maybe we need to make a pit stop at Sierra Leone. Help the French, you know, and also get some repairs in, because we're already looking at 17% damage each month. Because we have been at sea for a long time. How's the siege in Aachen progressing, by the way? Right? So everyone who's at war and who I do not plan to next will at least get forced to, you know, to convert. It is a purge of heresy, right? It would be wrong to just let the other guys just get away with not getting converted. So that's happen. Death of a merchant. State needs the money? Question mark. State can always use more money, but not entirely sure what I'm gonna spend it on. Currently more ships still. Well, a lot more ships then. Since we recently lost against the Portuguese, you know, I thought I should maybe consider building a few more ships. Alrighty. Anything else we need to attack or be at? Bohemia, but about it. Let's just accelerate the siege here. So you need to stay here for at least 2 more months. He is blocked. Pirates. Oh, there's an army. I don't even have enough people for that. I mean, we don't have to attack, and this looks like a heavily forested region. So we'd probably have a significant defensive advantage. So the Atlantic is not too impressive. Do have a bit of manpower left. Can't hire mercenaries though. Let's just hire a bunch more infantrymen. Need it. Although, if Denmark wants a white peace, I'd actually be fine with that, to be honest. I mean, much as I would like to expand my colonial base here, you don't really need to get enemies. You don't really need to become enemies with Denmark if I can avoid it. So far, I've been able to avoid it, so let's actually just accept their withdrawal from the war. Go back home. We don't have to deal with the Danish fleet or any attack by, you know, here. Sweden might be a little bit disappointed, apparently. Sorry, Sweden, I should have taken that into consideration. Apparently you were successfully sieging lots of their provinces. Oops. Well, too late now. Sorry. You get, you know, you get some money for compensation. I did not predict that. That's huge. Apparently, Zaporizhzhia has also decided to take advantage of Bohemia's continuously weakened position. I didn't ask them to join this war. Could have been particularly fine without their interference. But if they want to meddle, well, we'll meddle back hard. Munich is over. Siege of Salzburg is over too, and thank you. It was done by someone who likes me. I like you back, Mainz, Trier, Württemberg, whoever of you was responsible for that. Alright, we can also already make peace with Salzburg. Good. Very good. So, forced vassalization and forced religion. That's, don't really have money. You don't need... Augsburg didn't help us, neither did München nor Tirol, so you can those claims. But treaty with Bohemia, that's gonna go away. Alright. So with that, I should now be at 3 votes already. Oops, not that. This one. It's not showing yet, but they're rating us at 480 and Bohemia now at minus 1000 because Bohemia is now a heretic. So everything's fine. Munich. I don't particularly need to vassalize you, at least not right now. So you're just gonna be forced to convert the one true faith. And you're also gonna renounce your claim on Franken. Schwaben, because they're my buddies. Salzburg is now also my buddy, kinda, so I'm also gonna renounce claims on that. The rest I don't really care about at this moment, so add money to that. Okay, okay. Oh, we're gonna go on the Holy Conversion Tour. Convert all of Germany to Protestant. For some reason. I mean, it's our state religion, and, you know. The others are obviously wrong. Alright, someone managed to finish the siege in Bamberg. Thank you very much. Bohemia's trying to rebuild an army down there. However, we can probably do something about that. So Aachen, how's that progressing? Still a work in progress, I see. Okay. So you should be in better shape now. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Let's just head back home. Alright. War's progressing really well, I gotta say. But, you know, lots of the major players were already weakened, and as a result... What's going on here? Baden is having a war with Switzerland and Alsace. We're all Hungary, Baden, and Milan. Well, whatever is going on there, I don't have any part in this. Not yet, anyway. So, Thuringia is already pretty much spent. Hesse has a claim on Thuringia, strangely enough. However, I didn't want to dissolve Thuringia as an entity because I still need them to vote for us, because they're still an elector. If I remove them from the electorate, it's probably just gonna be replaced with someone who doesn't like me. You know? Someone who's Catholic and supports Austria, most likely. So, we're not gonna do that yet. Also, Bohemia, which you'll be finally able to conclude with reasonable peace terms. It's still at 0% somehow. Alright, I guess apparently we need to get those sieges done before they see reason. Apparently just having troops all over the country and them not being able to do anything is not enough. Well, alright. So we'll go on then. Aachen, we're also gonna just force convert. Augsburg's over. Very good. We'll do the same thing here. Gonna force them to convert. I don't really need to vassalize them at this point. I'm not gonna vassalize them at all. Do I need Augsburg? I need Augsburg. Nope. And I'm totally fine with just, you know, converting you. And have money. Not really? Well, bloody shame. I don't know all treaties with Baden. Thuringia is nothing I'm worried about because they'll also just force to convert rather soon. So there's no particular place for you to go, to be honest, so let's just head back. Enemies are becoming fewer by the week. How does Bohemia still have war capacity? As far as I can tell, all their provinces are blocked. Maybe we can speed it up a little. Basically just waiting on sieges to resolve. I don't have any particular claims on Bohemia, so I'm just gonna probably also force them to convert. Gonna convert everybody. Yeah, why not? Anyway. Alright, thank you. Oh no, Bohemia accepted peace with Mali. Whatever do we do? So that fleet needs to get going. Oops, almost forgot about them. Back to base. RTB, go! What does my limit say? Limit is at 10 now because we have full legitimization and all. Can also spend some influence on someone. All this influence helps us, you know, to be really diplomatic, because we have lots of spheres of influence. Our diplomatic skill, which is already pretty good, is being modified by 17, which is the reason why we're able to, you know, convince people to just give up their independence, because it's really good, you know? Giving up your independence is always great, right? So that's part of the reason. Having a huge sphere of influence. Even if we had a less diplomatic ruler, we would still be, you know, we wouldn't really notice it much, because we would still be able to convince people to do things they might not really want. Ach, is still not done. A little city. Oh well. Bavaria has already changed their province to Protestant too. Let's do all of those. Well, I think the capital switches automatically if you enforce religion. The rest, however, does not switch automatically. They would have to, you know, convert it with missionaries. I believe like a couple of missionaries of my own are still running at this moment. Also, I need to start sending someone here too. Get on with that too. Right. Okay. Guess we can just move out at this point. You can move back to Franken. Province most likely to revolt, so I'll just have an army there. Also, the Austrians might decide to surprise attack. Might try to surprise attack us one day. I don't know. Technically, we do still have a truce with them, but that didn't stop, you know, Bohemia to interfere. Apparently, they didn't have to take any stability hits for it. So apparently, even if you have a truce with someone, if someone calls you to war, you don't take that stability hit? Oh. I thought you would, but not like that. I'm also okay with it. Let's put our efforts in Bohemia. Or would you already be willing to listen to reasonable terms now? You know, I'm really not asking for much. You know, I just Wanted to revoke some claims. Could talk about releasing some people. I'd be more interested in enforcing religion on you. I'm entirely honest. How much more money do you have? Quite a significant chunk, my man. Alright, then we're gonna siege a little more. Apparently Volnia is a pretty rich province, so I might just want to take that too. But I'm not entirely sure. Whoa. We built a Fine Arts Academy, which was a national mission and all. Naval race versus Castile. Castile has a fleet that outnumbers our own. Right. Well, it's like 20 ships. You can do that, to be honest. Well, that's our next national mission. How's Aachen doing? Aachen is still holding on. I could consider taking this, however I would accrue infamy for that, which would be 4 infamy, and then in order to enforce terms on Turing that I want, I also would get at least 4 infamy. Right? Without force religion and vassalism. Apparently, actually, force religion is enough. But if I don't vassalize them too, I do have to go to war with them again someday in order to get control of provinces I need. Because I need both Turing and Andresen at some point. Yeah. And I have control of neither, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Well, probably we need to go to war with Turing again one day. But for now, force conversions is fine. Then we can get them to revoke some cores, you know, on people that we like. Anyway. Siege is done. So, force religion, revoke. Okay, don't really want to give that up. I understand. Didn't really go into this war expecting to get something. Also, would kind of split up that territory here. So you know what? I'm actually gonna be a benevolent evil overlord today and not ask for any of this. However, I do like money. You have less money now than you had earlier. Let's wait until the start of the year so you have more money to give me. It's gonna happen real soon. I mean, I'm benevolent, but I'm not, you know, not letting them keep all their money. Not if they actively try to work against me. So, religion counts. You know what? That looks like something that we can work with. Great. Move away from this now. Which leaves us with only Aachen and Thuringia. So, Luxembourg. What's taking so long over there? Appreciate the job you're doing, but could you get on with it? Or do I need to send some siege guns over? Probably could. Bring an accepted peace with Meissen. What? At least Anhalt as a sovereign state? Why, I don't like that at all, Meissen. Apparently you didn't quite get the idea that I had for this entire war. Well, nothing I can do about it now. However, they might have enabled me to now both vassalize them and enforce religion on them, because they only have 2 provinces now. So I guess that's a good part. Sorry, I need to spend some money on some, you know, magistrates. Give me a sec. Well, doesn't really matter if you have peace with Wittenberg or not. Oh, Aachen's still freaking standing. Okay, managed to convert Franken at least. Now we need to give Mainz a helping hand. While we're there, we might as well go and take a look at what's going on in Aachen that's taking forever. Right, that's a larger fleet now. What is doing here? Oh, the war with Hansa, Portugal, and Denmark. I see. Well, don't have anything to do with that. Just busy shaking up Germany. Probably next target is probably going to be Brunswick, who've warned us, so maybe they'll just go to war with us no matter whom we're gonna declare war on next. But, you know, you warned me, I can just warn you too, you know? But doesn't really matter. So, how's Aachen looking? More than 100%, so let's finish it. So right now I have 3 electors, Austria has 3 electors, and Bohemia has... Okay. with Thuringen being converted and vassalized, they're also gonna vote for me. So I'd be at 4 votes then, which might enable me to become the next Holy Roman Emperor, even though we're not technically part of the Holy Roman Empire at all. You know? Fun times. Why is that siege still fucking progressing? Just get it done, guys. Jesus. Die Aachen. Regional nobles challenge Prussia. Pfft. Wait a second, you showing up in Lüneburg? Oh, challenge accepted? Pfft, no, definitely not. Local nobles are not satisfied with their granted privileges, they demand more rights and are willing to back this up in a rebellion against the king. Well, you can bloody well try. Let me think about if I want to accept. Never mind the army that's heading to Lüneburg. They're just there for, you know, training exercises. They're training on crushing you! How can Aachen still be standing? God damn it, just finish it up. Buddy. Yes. Can't even order an assault, even though probably if I did, it would also not work out because, you know, assaults don't really work out like that. But damn, how is Aachen still standing? You know what, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Apparently it's gonna take years until we finally get done with Aachen. Ungrava is becoming Prussian now. There we go! 1051 days, yeah, sure. Who's incompetent at sieging over there? Anyway, good. Then I'm actually not gonna wrap this up right now. Just gonna force religion on them. Could vassalize them, but I don't really need to. Not hurting me that much either. Since I already have a advisor that's helping me reduce my infamy, I might as well, I guess. And then you're gonna revoke your claims on, you know, allies. Great. I should spend more influence on someone. Like Luxembourg. Early Luxembourg. And then we can also all this. No need for Bamberg really. Just do that instead. Book. Franken, I guess. Oh. There you go. Alright, that was it. Once this chart updates, it already did. We now have 4 votes going for us, so as soon as France just kneels over, a golden child will finally take our birthright of being the Holy Roman Emperor was saying, do we need to be in the Holy Roman Empire to be Holy Roman Emperor? You know, for an organization that calls itself the Holy Roman Empire and doesn't even have remote control of Rome, you know, I think it's totally fine, right? Anyway, on the next episode, we'll probably continue to work on our goal of becoming Germany one day. There's a few guys I need to convince, probably by force, in order to make that happen. First one would be Brunswick, probably. I also need Thuringen. I think I also need Meissen. Leipzig I can already take whenever I want, but just asking Saxony to, you know, give up everything. And, well, can do the same with Thuringen now because we converted them and they're our vassals, so... Anyway, but we'll see more of that fun prospect in the next episode. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.